We shall now take a look at how we go about writing an algorithm to find the area of a circle. In order to find the area of a circle, we need to first know what is the formula. The formula is area is pi into radius. So what are the items required to calculate the area? I require pi and I require radius. Obviously, I am not going to ask the user to enter the value of pi because pi is a constant, and let me define it as 3.142. Next, what I am going to do is I am going to say step 1 start. And in step 2, what I do is I initialize or define the value of pi. So step 2, I say let me define the value of pi. The value of pi, I give it as 3.142. So in one fixed memory location, I am giving the value of pi as 3.142. Now what is the input I require? The input I require is the radius. So let me say I'm going to ask the user enter the value of the radius, or I'm going to read the value of the radius. So let us say I enter the value of the radius as 100 units. All right. Now next step, what I am going to do, or instead of 100, let's keep a small value 10. Okay, 100 is too big to calculate sometime. So I read the value of radius as 10. What is step number 4? Step number 4, I calculate the area, or I compute the area. Area is what? Pi into radius. Once I calculate the area, what I am supposed to do? I am supposed to print out the area in step number 5. I am print the computed area in step number 5. So I am going to say output area. So I am going to display whatever is the area on the screen. And last but not the least, step number 6, I am going to end the algorithm, or I am going to halt. A few things you need to understand here. As a convention, I am trying to write the constant in uppercase. So you know that r is a variable whereas pi is a constant. So by writing pi in capital, you know that pi is a value which cannot be changed. So let's run through this algorithm step by step. Step number 1 start. R is not yet come into a picture. Pi is also not yet into picture. Area is also not yet into picture. Step number 2, R is not in picture. Pi is 3.142. Area is still not there. Step number 3, I am reading the value of R, or I am reading the value of radius. Let us say it is 10 units. This fellow is always going to be 3.142. Okay, he's not going to change at all. Area is still not calculated. In step number 4, when I have come here, you can see in step number 4, I am calculating the area as 3.142 into radius. So this is approximately going to be equal to 10 into 10 is 100. 100 into 3.142 is equal to area is going to become 314.2. This is still 10. Step number 5, I am printing the area. This doesn't change. This is still 10. I am going to print on the output screen 314.2. This is the result which is going to display. Step number 6, I am just halting, and everything at this point has ended. So I showed you a simple algorithm to calculate the area of a circle. The steps you need to remember is first identify what are variables and constants you require. So you require a third variable called as area. All right. So you require radius, you require area, and you require a constant called pi. And for each of the step of the algorithm, in the columns, write the names of the variables. Constant is not required. I've just written it so that you understand it. So write the radius, write the pi, write the area. And at every step, see how you have changed the value. Let us say I had interchanged step 3 and 4. I had put step 4 before step 3. What would happen? Area would be calculated wrongly because I do not have the value of radius yet. So that is how you understand how to develop logic. So develop this practice to write the logic step at a time. On your own, you can write a simple program to calculate the simple interest. Simple interest is principal time into rate of interest. So what you need to do, you need to say start, read the principal time and rate of interest in step number 2. Step number 3, you calculate, okay, what is The amount is principal time into rate of interest. If you multiply, you are going to get the value. So this is how you can go about calculating or doing the logic. Most important, think, draw the table, draw the variable tables and go step by step, and you can never go wrong in developing the logic.